Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot. It's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
Sometimes it's the small things that make life easier, like never worrying about being declined at an ATM when only cash will do. With You're Covered from U.S. Eagle, we'll cover you, even if the money's not there. That's a good feeling. And we do it with no extra fees or penalties. It's called trust, and we think that's important, especially if we're asking you to trust us. At U.S. Eagle, that's just part of what it means when we say people mean more.
Check it out.
What is it?
It's a time machine, bro. I could jump into the future and get my paycheck early.
I already get my paycheck early at U.S. Eagle.
Get your paycheck up to 2 days early with U.S. Eagle Early Payday. Now's a great time to have your checking with U.S. Eagle.
Time machine.
Your girlfriend breaks up with you in 22 hours, 53 minutes.
Wait, what? Seth?
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili, breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
For your business. As we sit around here and just wait for Aaron to grace us and come down from the mountain with the tablets that let us know where he's going to play. But evidently they're looking there for a receiver as well, according to CBS. Allen Lazard may sign with the New York Football Jets. And I guess he's one of the top receivers on the market. Feels like there's a lot of receivers, but Lazard was he the most consistent receiver? It felt like me he rose to the top because he was the veteran guy and the guy that Rodgers trusted the most. I thought the 2 rookies probably had better upside, but Lazard was probably
Christian
the most.
Watson.
Yeah,
Yep.
Watson and Doubs.
Yep.
But okay, I mean, is I don't know what they're going to pay him, but you think that's a sign if Lazard's flirting with the Jets? You think it's a sign that Aaron's going there?
Yes.
All right. You buying that?
I don't think the Jets were targeting him unless Aaron Rodgers was involved.
All right, you buying it?
Well, I'm buying that the Jets are trying to do everything to persuade Aaron Rodgers to say yes.
Jets
Do you even know if he likes Nathaniel Hackett, by the way?
So
they didn't work out for the Broncos last year.
No, it's so good. I mean, everybody thinks that well, I mean, him and Nathaniel Hackett, they're at home.
Allen Lazard makes sense.
Because
that Aaron Rodgers would like. With
Well-
the whole Nathaniel Hackett piece.
Alan Lazard makes sense because I don't know that I think that the Jets have great receivers. They have one really good one in Garrett Wilson. And after that, I mean, is Corey Davis, he's all right. And Denzel Mims is okay. Elijah Moore is okay. Malik Taylor, Urban Charles.
Like, if you get Aaron
Jackson
Rodgers
Berrios.
with Wilson, Lazard, and Moore,
Yeah, it's nice.
good receiving core.
Yeah, no, that's nice. Look, Wilson's going to be a star. Garrett Wilson's going to be a star in this league. He's going to be wide receiver number 1 there. And then you got a draft, and you got all the free agency that's going on right now. But we're all sitting around and just waiting. Meanwhile, your team-in-law went out and needed a kicker.
The Indianapolis Colts.
The Indianapolis
For people
Colts.
who don't know who my team-in-law is.
Then team-in-law means your significant other's team. Just
It's
like
the
your
best term since sliced bread.
significant other's parents or your mother and father-in-law, your parent-in-laws, your in-laws, their brother, get it? Team-in-law. All right. So the Colts have gone through 4 kickers over the last 4 years, and they got to solve the kicking crisis. So the NFL Network's saying that the Colts have agreed to terms on a record-setting deal with a kicker. They blew up the market for a kicker. 4 years, $22.5 million for former Rams kicker Matt Gay. Largest contract any kicker has ever been given in free agency. So thanks to this, he'll pull in an average of $5.625 million per year. Second highest paid kicker in the NFL behind the guy who should be the highest is Justin Tucker, who just signed a 4-year extension with the Ravens, paying him $6 million a year, but he wasn't a free agent. That's why this is a record deal. That's why it's a record free agent deal for him. Like he's a good kicker. I do what you got to do, and if you got the money to throw around under the cap, knock yourself out. But is he a great kicker? I mean, he's one of the best kickers over the last few years. So when the Rams won the Super Bowl, he hit 94% of his field goals, second in the NFL behind Tucker. 98% of his extra points, got him voted to the Pro Bowl. He was a big part of the Super Bowl win with the big kick in the divisional round over the Bucs. Followed it up a week later with a game-winning kick over the Niners. I mean, I don't know. How you feel about that with your team-in-law? How's your hubby feel about that?
He's upset. He doesn't think that's a priority right now.
I mean, you don't need a quarterback. Can he throw the ball? Now, if they'd have gotten the Rams punter, Johnny Hecker,
come on.
he could throw the damn ball.
He can throw the ball.
That's okay. Look, man, when you got
It is a mess in Indianapolis, and let's see what they do with the draft. That's his take.
Who'd they hire as it was the offensive coordinator from the Eagles, right?
Yes.
That's where they went? All right. I mean, wow. Wow. It's a lot of money for a dang kicker. Tyler Heineke is no longer with the Washington Football Commanders. He joins the Falcons as Desmond Ritter's backup. The Falcons quarterback room is Desmond Ridder and Taylor Heineke. 2-year deal worth up to $20 million for the backup quarterback there. Is that the worst quarterback situation next to the Colts in the NFL right now?
Oh, it's the Jets.
Well, okay, fair enough. It's the yes.
Tyler Heineke should be signing with the Falcons to back up Lamar Jackson.
Totally.
That's what Atlanta should be.
I
doing
like
right
that, JJ. Under Arthur Smith.
Sounds like Atlanta is pretty committed to Desmond Ridder. They drafted him last year, and he started the final 4 games of his rookie season. Heineke goes home. He's born in Atlanta. He went to high school in Sewanee, Georgia.
But it makes sense for Atlanta.
Why?
Because they're committed to being mediocre.
Well, they got rid of Marcus Mediocre. He was released. Did Marcus Mediocre sign anywhere?
Not yet.
No.
There you go, Jets.
Yeah.
There's your guy.
That's what's going to happen.
There's your guy. He can go.
All
He
hyped up.
can sign right there.
But the next 2 years, we're going to compete. We're going to get Aaron Rodgers, and then, yeah.
Yeah. There's your answer. If the Aaron Rodgers thing doesn't work, there's your answer. All right, here's your answer. I got a sweet deal for you. Boy, do we have a good sweet deal for you today. You go to our website right at 9 o'clock because these are going to go quickly, sportsanimalabq.com. Click on the sweet deal icon, and for just $25, you will get $50 worth of gift certificates at Neighbors West Side Bar and Grill, your friendly neighborhood bar and grill. They'll introduce you to new menu items midway through March. that'll have food for everyone in the family, even those picky eaters with 75 different beers on tap, even those picky beer snobs will be able to find something. Colin's here. Hello, Colin. How are you?
Hey, how you doing? I'm great. Thank you.
Good to see you. Tell us about your spot, Neighbors Westside Bar and Grill, where it is, because it sounds kind of perfect. And so the beer snobs, the ones who like all that fancy beer, and even the ones who like the not fancy beer, can find something.
Yeah, you got it. Neighbors, we're located right off of 1 block north of Ladera on Unser.
Okay.
We'll be on your right-hand side there. It's a small little strip mall called Los Lomitas Plaza. You know, there's other eateries there, but Neighbors is where you want to be.
So Wednesday night, which would be tomorrow night. What day's today? Tuesday? Tomorrow night, karaoke every Wednesday from 6 to 10, which is always a hit. And then here we are going into the tournament, and you got TVs, and so this is a spot to go watch the tournament, huh?
We got plenty of TVs. Yeah, we'll actually be opening at 11 a.m. Thursday just to get
Because
ready
the games start.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
exactly.
because the games start, and there's a lot of hoop. Is it a lunch spot too?
Yes, definitely. We will be.
What time do you normally open?
Our normal hours are 3 p.m. until 10 p.m. weekdays.
Okay.
10 a.m. until 10 p.m. weekends.
All right. If you're looking at a spot out in your hood, Neighbors is the spot. Neighbors West Side Bar and Grill. Talk about the kitchen. You're talking about new menu items that are coming online in March. I know you've been working hard on those.
Brand new menu items. Yeah, we'll be actually rolling that out on tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah, we'll have a soft,
tomorrow
a soft rollout.
Shaking
Yeah.
her head. You look over there. What's her name?
That's Nia.
Hi, Nia.
Hello.
Yeah,
Front of house
now,
manager.
now I know who the boss is, by the way.
But yeah, the menu, everything is scratch. Everything from all the sauces to the dressings, every single thing is scratch. So that's what we pride ourselves on, is being a scratch kitchen. Craft food to craft beers, you name it, craft cocktails.
All right, that's JJ's Hood. Convince him
Yep.
that should be.
I've been there before.
You have been there?
Absolutely.
Really?
Like 2 minutes away from my house.
No, that's what I'm
Really?
saying. It's right there.
Yeah,
in the hood.
that's right there.
I mean, you can walk there. Can you put him in a wheelbarrow? No,
Well, JJ, you let us know when you're coming next time. We'll take care of you, all right?
Go.
Yeah, it's a spot. All right, let people know where you are. Is there a website that they can look at too?
There is a website. It's www. Right here.
Oh, there it is. www.neighborsnm.com. That's NEIGHBORS for those of you who haven't taken the SAT in a while. Neighbors.com. Go by and see them on the west side. It's on Unser, just north of Ladera. On the right side, that would be on the east side if I'm going north. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly.
All right, go by, see them. You've got karaoke every Wednesday. You've got great food, new menu items dropping tomorrow. Hoops is on the screen. 75 different. You can go count them too, and you can hold both of them, Colin and Nia, accountable. I only see 74. Where's the 75th? Well, the keg ran out, but you can go count them. And the best part is, it's a sweet deal. So for just $25, you are going to get $50 worth of Neighbors deliciousness. So get yourself out to if you're on the west side, you're always on the west side. And if you're not, get yourself over there and take part in our sweet deal. SportsAnimalABQ.com, right at 9 o'clock. Go online, click the sweet deal icon, and enjoy it. Great to see you both. And congratulations on the new menu launch. And
Appreciate
have
it.
fun running around Radio Ranch here and meeting all the wonderful people. I know he's going to take care of you. All right.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks, man.
See you
Appreciate
guys.
it.
See you. All right, that sounds like a pretty good spot out on your hood.
That's a great spot.
Yeah.
Love it. Right by the house. Great.
Well, with all the homes out there now, like you're living. All right, when we return, we are going to talk with the legendary Ty Murray at 10 till, right, at 8:50 this morning. So the legendary, they're coming back to town. The Ty Murray Invitational is like literally walking up on us. It's Friday, March 24th, and Saturday and Sunday that weekend. So that's the weekend after this. They're coming to the pit. We're going to talk with the legend that is Ty Murray, and I'm looking forward to that. We're on Aaron Watch. Anything that happens. The Raiders signed a receiver to go with their brand new shiny quarterback. Who's the new Raiders receiver? Well, you better get your fantasy stuff together, because as you're working on keepers and who's who and what's where and how am I drafting, Jimmy G's got a toy. We'll tell you who that is when we return. I want to tell you about Coleman Vision, because I got my LASIK done. It is 20 years ago now, and it still is perfect. Like it still has changed my life. If you are done with glasses and lenses and everything that goes with it, Coleman Vision is where you need to go. And I tell you this because Dr. Stephen Coleman is the best. There's only one spot. People come from all over the country to go to Coleman Vision. When you walk in, you're going to realize why it's different. When you meet Dr. Coleman and the staff, you're going to realize why it's different, and you're going to realize why he is world-renowned. Dr. Stephen Coleman played a significant role in developing and testing all the current technology. And it's used not just here in New Mexico, but it's used around the world. It started at Sandia Labs here in New Mexico. People come in from everywhere. When you go in there on any day, it's going to be people like you and me. You'll see doctors, lawyers, truck drivers, grocery workers, athletes, just everybody, you and me, in there working to make their life better. Dr. Coleman will do that for you. And if you're not a candidate, he's going to tell you, and he'll give you ideas on what to do. I did this back when I was working at Channel 13, anchoring the news. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, got my LASIK done. Woke up, I could see. I anchored the news the next morning at 5 a.m. with no lenses. It was life-changing. Go and change your life. There is only one place to get this done. It's Coleman Vision, 505-821-8880, 505-821-8880, or online at colemanvision.com.
This report is brought to you by...
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers. We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks. International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
Sometimes it's the small things that make life easier, like never worrying about being declined at an ATM when only cash will do. With You're Covered from US Eagle, we'll cover you, even if the money's not there. That's a good feeling. And we do it with no extra fees or penalties. It's called trust, and we think that's important, especially if we're asking you to trust us. At US Eagle, that's just part of what it means when we say people mean more.
Hi everyone, my name is Master Sergeant Jacob Groves. I am a Air Force Special Warfare pararescueman. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Network and New Mexico Youth Sports. Air Force Special Warfare operators are critical thinkers. They maintain a high level of fitness, they take initiative, and they don't quit. For more information on Air Force Special Warfare, contact me at the number listed below.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Dream Stars stucco. Stucco is the way to go. The Southwest tradition, beautiful and durable. The perfect combination. Your favorite color, your favorite texture. You're gonna love it when they put it all together. Through any weather, nothing looks better. From the smooth to the rough, they really know their stuff. Nobody does stucco like Dream Style Stucco.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth that's real tough, backed by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers. We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Everguard Roofing and Solar. For nearly 20 years, Everguard Roofing and Solar has been working with New Mexicans to enhance their homes and businesses. For all your roofing and solar needs in New Mexico, call 505-821-9543.
Check it out.
What is it?
It's a time machine, bro. I could jump into the future, get my paycheck early.
I already get my paycheck early at US Eagle.
All right, we're giving away Snoop tickets here in a few minutes, aren't we? Coming out of this segment, we'll give. Don't call now. Don't call now. I'll give you the numbers. All right, so the Raiders have a new shiny quarterback. Jim Garoppolo is their quarterback. And they've also gone to another former Patriot to get him another receiver. He's got Devontae Adams there already. They've got Hunter Renfrow, right?
They do.
Now they've got Jacoby Myers, New England's free agent, who's no longer New England's free agent, agreed to a 3-year, $33 million contract, $21 million guaranteed. So Jacoby Myers reunites with his former offensive coordinator, Josh McDaniels. He's now the head coach with the Raiders. It also returns Myers to the walk-off victory, the Patriots last year, when he threw the ball backwards and had it picked off by Chandler Jones. And oopsie, that was all a mess. Nice piece. Is he their second, third guy? What is he there?
He's their second best receiver.
All right. So Jimmy Garoppolo's got weapons. You know what? The Raiders are doing.
The offense is stacked.
I was just gonna say, right? They got maybe the best tight end. Nah, that's not fair. One of the best tight ends on the second shelf, right? He's not a Kelsey and he's not a Mark Andrews, but because Waller,
Their best tight end in the NFL.
Was it third best tight end in the NFL? Yeah,
I think what was key for Darren Waller
is health.
Is
yes,
that he finished last year on the field, and you saw some good flashes late. Because now all of a sudden, Adams, Myers, Renfrow, Waller,
and Jacobs running the football. Yeah, they're good.
And Jimmy G is a good facilitating quarterback when he has the weapons. So I think this was all good moves for the Raiders.
I would say, and I know everybody loves the Chargers, and look, we're going to get there, and people are going to say, well, maybe they're better than they're going to dethrone the Chiefs, and we're going to go, yeah, okay. Chiefs are the favorites in that division, right? Because, well, they still got Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, and they just won the Super Bowl. And as I sit here, I got more trust in the Raiders than I do in the Chargers. Not sure why, but I just do. Just because the Chargers are the Chargers, and that guy's still their coach. Now you'll tell me Josh McDaniels is still the Raiders coach. What has he ever done? And I said, that's fair. Who do you guys like better right now, Raiders or Chargers?
Chargers.
Why?
They're better defense.
Okay.
They just acquired Eric Kendricks from the Minnesota Vikings.
Okay.
Just to let everyone know if you know and if you care.
That's a big deal.
Oh yeah.
I think they're similar teams. I think the Raiders are going to be in a wild card mix, as are the Chargers.
Okay.
10-win football teams.
I mean, Chargers are who they are. Where do the Broncos play in this? Do they play in it?
I think all three of those teams be fighting to see who can get to 10 wins. Because last year in the AFC, 10-7, that was 5-6. That's what the Chargers and Ravens had, and then you had 9-8 Dolphins team. It was 5, 6, and 7 for the last 3 wild card spots.
Well, so you're sitting here telling me, all right, you think the Bills are going to win the East, and the Chiefs are going to win the West, and Cincinnati probably going to win the North, and somebody's going to win the South, right? So there's 3 spots left, and all of a sudden you're saying, all right, right now, and look, everything's going to change dramatically, but right now, for those 3 spots, let's just assume for this conversation, Rodgers goes to the Jets. We're talking the Jets, Miami, Pittsburgh, Chargers, Raiders. You want to throw the Broncos in there? Go ahead. What are the Browns? Right? It's a lot of teams vying for 3 spots. The AFC is going to be something. The AFC is going to be, because like right now, tell me the bad teams in the AFC are all in the South. I think New England's bad. I don't know that I think the Steelers are bad or the Ravens are bad. I mean, the only teams that you say aren't contenders, well, that's not
Texans, Colts.
Right, they're all in the South. What are the Titans and Jaguars? I think the Jaguars are going to be
Titans, good. Yeah, I think the Jaguars are going to be great.
Yeah. So what are they? AFC's nice, man. AFC's
Someone's
nice.
going to be bad, but we think it's going to be good. It's like we thought the AFC West was going to be.
So it could be New England, could be the Broncos. I'm telling you, it could be the Broncos. If Russ is still bad, then they're going to be bad, right? And I know you guys have way more faith in him turning this thing around than I do. Sean Payton's going to go in there and somehow turn him around. I know you guys think that. I'm just not there. One of us. I mean, I'm like I told you, I want to be wrong. For your sake, I so totally want to be wrong.
Well, they didn't have an identity last year. I think that at least they'll have an identity with Sean Payton. It's not going to be Russell Wilson running around throwing 50 passes per game, but it feels like Sean Payton is at a level that even Russell Wilson, with all the mess that he's gone through and trying to be